Hey everyone, my name is Kumo and this is my Patreon-powered reaction to the 5th episode of Akame Got Kill. So, last time, the mission was to take down Zonk the Executioner, who, as his name implies, used to be an executioner, but he just couldn't get enough of that executioning, so he went on killing pretty much random people on the street. And yeah, because he's a relic wielder, we ended up learning a little bit more about the relics, their history, and the ones that Night Raid specifically have. And pretty much everyone on Night Raid has one, aside from Tatsumi, because he's new. But yeah, Zonk was able to use his relic to lure Tatsumi into a one-on-one fight, and it became obvious fairly quickly that Tatsumi was outmatched by him. Luckily for him, Akame showed up before he was killed. And he actually put up a pretty good fight against Akame as well, so relics are not to be underestimated. But of course Akame ended up winning in the end. And we got a brief little glimpse at what I assume is Akame's sister, who I assume is dead. But yeah, that was pretty much the episode, so let's get into the next one. As usual, there will be no audio or footage of the anime used in the reaction for copyright reasons. There's a timer in the upper left-hand corner, and subs below me to help you follow along. And so, let us begin in 3, 2, 1, play. A dream sequence? I'm glad the show's not like glossing over the death of his two friends. Because it'd be really easy just to completely forget about that after the first episode and just be like, he's a Night Raid now, they're done. But no, he was really close to them, so it does make sense that it would take him time to really get over that. Is she going to be the next Night Raid character we focus on? Shelly? Seems like it. Hey, it's better than mine. I don't mean mine as in my superior, I mean the character mine. Okay then. So we pretty much know what her personality is like. Airheaded glasses girl. Oh yeah, in the preview of the last episode, I think it showed Tatsumi wearing the relic that Zonk had. So I wonder if it's going to be like, from now on, his relic. Because he could be a lot more useful to the team if he had relic. And we're back into the episode. Of course, the food was arranged by Akame. Even the rabbit-shaped apple pieces. Shelle, okay. Wow, the pun. I'll admit I laughed, but I hesitate to call it funny. You're being outvoted, buddy. So is she gonna do some actual training with him? Apparently, that's a pretty Spartan training method. She has such a soothing voice. So basically, she sucks at everything. So basically, a clumsy, air-headed glasses girl. I refuse to believe that's a thing people do in real life, mixing up salt and sugar. I fail to see the problem with that one. I like how he agrees. She definitely looks prettier without them. Though I'm sure people with a glasses fetish would disagree with that. I mean, as long as you're good at killing, you have a place at 9 or 8 at least. I assume she was either killed... Yeah... And was that her first kill? Okay, so she didn't get killed. So this was pretty much the moment she realized she was cut out for being an assassin. Or at least a killer, but... Of course. She's definitely good. And that was before she ended Night Raid. Smiling with blood covered. Pretty much, this is the kind of show where everyone's gonna have a sad backstory. Not exactly a high bar. Okay, so he's gonna get it now. Yeah, could you imagine somebody with like 5 relics on them? And that's what we're letting you try it on. The guinea pig. She wants to eat food, right? I can almost guarantee it's gonna be about food. The most important ability. Man, if she was bothered by the idea of him reading her mind, she'd be pretty unhappy about that. That's unfortunate. Didn't know the relics had minds. So that's why they each have a relic, because they take them, and then if one of them suits one of them, they keep it. It is unfortunate that he doesn't get the relic, though. Ice. Northern ice, that kind of makes sense. I really wouldn't get your hopes up on that. Funny thing is, this was already reminding me a little bit of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood with the whole defending the North thing, and then they bring up that. Yeah, that pretty much... Yeah, the illusion with Sayo almost got him killed last episode. And when Zonk tried to do the same thing to Akame, she was able to fight through it. Which shows their difference in experience. It's like a night and day difference with her and mine. The North. So this is how we're introduced to this character, who I assume will be important later. Well, I assume she'll battle Night Raid at some point. Of course Leona's popular there. Apparently scamming is something she does somewhat frequently. I wonder if that would make Tatsumi feel any better. Hopefully he dies soon. You know, the last one was a criminal. Well, I mean, I guess they all were, more or less, but... Oh. So I guess we'll be seeing her in the capital faster than I thought. Well, just because she's coming, that doesn't mean she'll fight herself yet. Way to go. Justice Radar, which apparently is telling her to help out a assassin. A dog, I think. Just drop the dog. You've upset him. Well, relics are like one of a kind, right? So that's why you got it. Is that what he reacted to? We'll take that as a yes. That poor dog slash relic. Yeah, and she has a bit of an interesting personality. People with a strong passion for justice can sometimes be the most dangerous if they're led astray by someone they trust. She's pretty good, though. If only she knew. Both in regards to Night Raid, him being a... Hey everyone, my name is Kumo and this is my Patreon-powered reaction to the 5th episode of Akame Got Kill. So, last time, the mission was to take down Zonk the Executioner, who, as his name implies, used to be an executioner, but he just couldn't get enough of that executioning, so he went on killing pretty much random people on the street. And yeah, because he's a relic wielder, we ended up learning a little bit more about the relics, their history, and the ones that Night Raid specifically have. And pretty much everyone on Night Raid has one, you know, aside from Tatsumi, because he's new. But yeah, Zonk was able to use his relic to lure Tatsumi into a one-on-one fight, and it became obvious fairly quickly that Tatsumi was outmatched by him. Luckily for him, Akame showed up before he was killed. And he actually put up a pretty good fight against Akame as well, so relics are not to be underestimated. But of course Akame ended up winning in the end. And we got a brief little glimpse at what I assume is Akame's sister, who I assume is dead. But yeah, that was pretty much the episode, so let's get into the next one. As usual, there will be no audio or footage of the anime used in the reaction for copyright reasons. There's a timer in the upper left-hand corner, and subs below me to help you follow along. And so, let us begin in 3, 2, 1, play. I'm there. kill the absolute justice, which I assume refers to Siryu, so I guess we're gonna have a conflict with her sooner than I thought. So, that was the 5th episode of Akame Got Kill. And yeah, a lot happened. Well, sort of. Tatsumi, he now has Sheila as his next superior to train him and whatnot, which involved some very dangerous swimming practice. And he did try to use the relic that they got from Zonk, but apparently he is not compatible with it, which may or may not be partially because he thought he looked lame wearing it. But as we could see, it definitely has some nice abilities. Very, very nice abilities, so it is a shame that he wasn't able to keep it for himself. You know, maybe the next relic he'll have more luck. It turns out that collecting relics is kind of a sub-mission of Night Raid, which would explain why all the members have one, because then whenever they get a new one, they could just test it on all the people there, and if it's compatible with one of them, they keep it. If it's not, they don't. I don't remember exactly what they said they did with the relics, but with the relics they don't use, but anyway. Tatsumi was on a trip with Leone, got lost, and we met what I assume will be an important character named Siryu, an Imperial police officer who has a relic of her own. A dog. I don't know how useful that relic really is, but we might find out next episode if the preview is to be believed. And yeah, she definitely has a strong passion for justice, which, you know, there could be an issue with what she considers to be justice, because she was obviously upset with Night Raid killing Ogre, and we all know Ogre was not a good man, so you could definitely tell that she is more than a little bit misguided. Hopefully she doesn't end up dying because of that, because I do like her and her voice. I think I recognize her voice actress, so I'll look that up after this, but I'm really bad with names when it comes to voice actors, even ones I like. But yeah, and Esdeath, I think was her name, the ice relic user in the north. I think the Emperor said that they would bring her in to deal with the Liberation Army. So yeah, I do look forward to seeing her. She's definitely a dominatrix, sadist kind of character. So yeah, I think that is all I really have to say on this one. So let me know what you thought of the anime, what you thought of my reaction in the comment section below. Hit the like button if you liked it, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.